Hi guys, welcome to chapter number 8, the pre-approach. Pre-approach is essentially a fancy word for doing the homework, okay? So how do you do the homework on the prospective buyer so that you can make a sale happen? Now, if you are going to be selling a house, okay, will you be able to sell a house? What things are more important? Do you want a patio in the front or in the back? Do you need a sunroom? Do you want the paint color, the outside paint color to be yellow, green, or white? Does it make a difference when it comes to sales? So you need to know all these things in case if you are going to sell a house. And there are some interesting videos that you can watch, okay? We may not watch it here in this video, but I would encourage you to watch on your own. So one of the first things you have to do when it comes to sales is you have to research your prospect. So researching your prospect is very important if you want to make any progress at all, and you have to go real deep. Now, what type of information you can collect while you are doing the homework, while you are doing the research? You can understand, what company do they belong to, who is the contact person. So instead of simply knowing the company name, you also need to know the human being's name. It may be Matt or Kim or Chris, or whatever the name is. So you need to know that. For instance, let us say that I told you that we would be able to do some research on this particular company called Site One, right? So how do you go research on Site One? How do you find the name of the person that you would like to talk to? So you simply go to LinkedIn. So hopefully I am logged in. Yes, I am logged in. And once you are here, simply type Site One and Landscape Supply Company. That is the company that we are trying to make contacts with. And once you are there, you can find a lot of information about this company here, okay? But we are interested in knowing who the person is, right? So we are just going to click on people. And the moment you click on people, you get a whole bunch of people that can potentially answer some of your questions, help you do your homework, help you prepare a very good presentation. So maybe these are the people that you may want to get in touch with. Maybe this Katie, maybe this Brett, maybe this Jameson or James or LaMonica or Logan, Craig. So you can immediately see that a whole bunch of people that you can contact, and you can find them online in LinkedIn, and you also know their name. It is not just knowing the name, you can even go and find more information about where they went to school, where are they currently located, and what are their interests, and what is the nature of their work right now. So this person, Zeno Jr., he is the business development manager, and he was earlier worked in a different company. So you can immediately start doing all the homework on this person, and you will be able to start filling all these details. And that is doing the homework, okay? So it is not simply doing the homework on the company, but it is also doing the homework on the person. It may sound like a little bit of stalking, which may be true, but I want you to recognize that you don't want to take it to that extent, okay? Because you may want to know whether they have a family, whether they have kids, whether the kids play baseball or football or soccer. It's nice to know, but you don't want to know too many details, because then we may sound like a creep as a salesperson, right? So you need to know that. And then what other information that you have already known about the company and who the person that you are working with. And also, in case if you are going to be setting up a meeting with them, what type of information are you going to collect? Now, certain things you can find online, but certain things are company proprietary information. They may be secrets. So if you have to kind of figure out, who would be the right person to talk about, then you need to know what information you will be seeking, and who are you trying to contact. The information the prospect should know about me and my company. When I am talking to them, I don't want to be wasting their time. You have only a few minutes to make a positive impression. So what are you going to tell in the first 2 minutes, Or maybe if you get one meeting, in the first 30 minutes of that meeting, what are you going to tell? You need to ask those questions, and that is doing the homework. And you also have to take specific actions on, okay, we set up this meeting today. And after that, when is the next meeting? What are the next steps? So you need to be thinking about that as part of your homework as well. And also how the company should feel about working with me or with our company. So you have to also think about the unspoken words, the feelings about your company. So you have to think about that. Doing all these things are very, very important when it comes to making a sale. So this is a part of one important thing that I want you to think about. And before we move on to the next video clip, I want you to think, what kind of car will I want to buy next? So let us say you are a car salesperson. You have 5 or 10 cars in your showroom. I walk into your showroom. What type of car would I buy? Think about it. I care about environment. So that is hint number 1. I have a PhD. I read a lot. I have traveled all across the world, and I already have a hybrid car. So what type of car I would like to buy next? That is your question, and I will answer that question in the next video clip.